Good news. It's having a mirror. Just woke up. You guys enjoyed my show I made yesterday. Yeah. Oh, your camera's a bit tilted. Yeah, I have to put it like that because I have to charge it. My battery ran out. Yeah. 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 Did your plug and spray come in today? No, not yet. It might come in today, but maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah. When the plug comes in, guys, I'm not going to be putting out videos every day for you guys. I'll be watching shows and movies, right? Yeah. I don't get paid for this shit. I don't care about this channel, obviously. I don't get paid for it. Yeah. 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 Ivan Zane's really a masterpiece. Oh, yeah, Zane's is a masterpiece, man. It's a masterpiece. Today you'll eat food home. Yeah, today I'll eat food home. Yeah. I'll eat food home today. I have to withdraw the $80. Obviously. Well, you get the $80. Just get a 40 and a 25. Pack of 40 beer and a 25 pack of smokes is good enough for me. Yeah, that's what I'm going to get, obviously. I have enough money until next 2 Sundays now until I get paid, obviously. Got paid $9 for identities. Yeah. I just pray to God I don't hold Wolf for Quebec back. Yeah, I hope I don't hold them. Well, I hope I don't hold them, man. Otherwise, I won't be able to save my money, right? I have to pay back the loan, obviously. Yeah. You think the gatekeepers might have told them? I don't know, man. Well, for Quebec, I don't know. Maybe they might have told them make sure you give them a loan. I don't know, man. I highly doubt it, but if they did, that's how you know they're wicked people. Obviously, like I already have to pay off my taxes last year, and then now I might have to pay back the $1,000 loan. Like welfare, man. Like give Ivan Murray a break, man. I have to pay like $800 last year for taxes that I owed on working minimum wage. I owed like Revenue Canada like $500. I paid that off, and now I still owe you guys $250. And now you're giving me $1,200 as a loan. I have to pay it back. If I have to pay back $1,200, I will not be able to save my money, guys. Like, I only make $190 every 2 weeks. Yeah, man. I remember I had some break in his life. It's crazy, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. He's I even got protection. I know I got accepted for welfare. I can save the $2,000 for my book. We go over your book, the Ivan. Yeah, I will go over my book today. Yeah. Go over my book around 3, 4 the afternoon. Yeah. Do you watch stuff on your laptop? No, yeah, I do. I watch all the YouTube stuff on my laptop now. That's why I bought it, obviously, because I hate watching stuff on my phone, man. And I want to work on my book on my laptop, but yeah. Laptop was a good investment. Yeah. Guy in the gates don't want you being king. No, you guys in the gates obviously don't want me being king queen. That's what it is. Evil to us, obviously. Yeah, Locke and I, we don't want this man being king. He's too powerful. It's not fair. When Ivan's king, it's the end of the world, and we're all the side tension. Yes. They know when I'm king, it's pretty much the end of the world. All these guys, these famous people are all the side tension now. They're not the main event. Well, fans still watch their stuff. Yeah, they will, but they're distracted. They're very, very distracted by BWJ's trends every day. With the #1 trending on X every day, right? Yeah. It's crazy, man. Every day, fans are pulling out pictures, taking pictures of videos of me and BJ were trending on X. It's crazy. That's why we feel on top of the world. That's why BJ cries. Yeah, Ivan, I want to travel with you. I want to be good with you, Ivan. I want a piece of your plate. That's why she cries, obviously. She's crazy. She's a crazy woman, Sarah. Well, we should be shocked once the super loss ability actually will. She's like, oh my god, Ivan, this is so beautiful. We own all this. I know. We're boss, man. We own the whole fucking company, man. Big company. Better than Hollywood, right? But he's like, Ivan, man, this is my dream. Like, we actually own a film studio better than, like, Disney and Warner Bros. Ivan. I know. Like, Hollywood can't afford to make movies with this kind of money, Ivan. And the movies are going to do tens of billions in the box office. Yeah. Tens of billions in the 4K Blu-ray box office. Well, 4K Blu-ray is not really box office, but it's more film sales, film profit sales, right? That's more accurate. So I've in the credits, yeah, in the credits, I'm not gonna say box office. I'm gonna say they get this amount of money for the film profits, the film 4K Blu-ray profits, the film profits. That's more accurate, right? So Sarah, after this, what are you gonna watch? Well, after this, I'm gonna go to the store and get my 40 and my smokes. I also have to withdraw $80 because my neighbor's doing my hair next week, and I'll watch the show with you guys. And after that, I'm going to watch probably Rob Brad's Call of Duty walkthrough. Call of Duty I like. Call of Duty's the game. The Call of Duty games are good. I've been watching all the games since 2020. Yeah, they're interesting games. The Call of Duty games. So I'll watch that. Yeah. As what else up on? I'm like, no, John, you get 10. I'm not paying you 20. So I'm being greedy. You're not worth that, okay? Ivan is nothing. I'm like, John, I'm not going to pay you 20, man. You're getting greedy. You get 10. 10 million is good enough for you. He's like, it's a deal, man. I'm saying, yeah. He's like, holy shit. You know, yeah, John, you signed like your 27, 28 million deal. Is that good enough for you, John? Yeah, that's not my for me, man. I'm saying, yeah, I don't even make this in Hollywood. I made like 1.7 million for Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, you're making way more money than what you made in Hollywood and what you made for Star Wars, John. It's a good deal. He's like, it's a deal, man. I'm saying, besides that contract, John, like, yeah. Yeah. Well, and how much you think the actors are going to make for speaking? It just depends on how much places we speak at. Chances are I'll be speaking at 80 to 100 places, so the actors will be pulling in their 5 to 6, even 7 million in speaking around there. 5 million, at least 5 million in speaking they'll be making. A lot of money. Yeah. And I'll tell the venues to charge the fans $80. Yeah, I recommend you charge the fans $8. That way you get paid more money. Fans are glad you pay $80 to see me, VJ, and the actors speak. So, fans are glad you pay that, obviously. I don't know. You saying that $40 million of the game profits is pocket change for Keanu Reeves and all those guys? Yeah, it is. It's pocket. I can easily afford to give them like 40 million, 30 million, 20 million of the profits. But if I do that, if they're ripping me off and I'm overpaying them, I'm not going to have these Hollywood actors dupe me. What I'm paying them is enough. That's how much they're worth. I'm not going to overpay them and have them dupe me. Oh shit! I blocked my ear, guys. My writer's block, guys. Yeah. So I mean, that's good enough. Yeah. What I'm paying Keanu Reeves, that's good enough. I'm not gonna have to dupe me. Oh, let's see. Will Keanu Reeves accept a deal I've been? Yeah, he will. Yeah, he doesn't make this in Hollywood. Keanu Reeves. Yeah. He only made this money for The Matrix. For The Matrix, I heard Keanu Reeves made his 200 million around there for The Matrix. So the Great Escape, yeah, the Great Escape deal is pretty much as big as his Matrix deal, but the only difference is that he's affected by the rates, the currency rates, because Keanu Reeves lives in America. So if he signs a $212 million deal, he's making his $150 million in his American money, which is a lot of money. He's still walking away with like 80 million in his bank, around 85 million around there in his bank after taxes. Keanu Reeves, it's a lot of money for him. He's $80 million richer because he knows me and Meej are making our billions off the movie. He wants more money, obviously. His agent might want more money. All right, what about like 12 million and 40 million in the game profits? I'm like, no, I'm not paying Keanu Reeves. I'm not gonna have him do it, man. That's good enough. He's a guy, if it's a deal, sign me up, man. That's a lot of money, man. I don't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah, you don't make this in Hollywood, Keanu Reeves. He signs that contract, obviously. Will he ask for more? Yeah, he most likely will, but he'll accept my deal. He doesn't make that in Hollywood, right? Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and all of them, and Scarlett Johansson will accept my deal. They don't make that in Hollywood. Ben Affleck, Scarlett Johansson made like their 15, 20 in Hollywood. And they signed like a 133, $137 million deal with their combined earnings, which is like 90 million in their American money. A lot of money. They don't make that in Hollywood. Walking away with they're all walking away with like 45, 50 million, 55 million in the bank after taxes. It's a lot of money, man. Yeah. Yo, I have like $50 million in my bank, $48 million in my bank's a lot of money, but like, it's not the billions you and me are making. Yes, guys, we're making way more than you because we're the boss and you guys are pretty compared to us. That's why we're making way more than you, but I'm still making sure you get paid. You're $50 million, $45 million richer. That's a lot of money, man. You're still making, that's a lot of money. Yeah, that's a lot of money. We don't make this in all. Yeah, you don't make this in all, guys. Sarah? Yeah. They're like 45 million, $50 million richer. Those guys. After taxes and their agents cut. That's why they're going to pay, because they know I can pay them more than what they make now. Yeah, I want to just work for you until I pass away. I don't want to go back to Hollywood. Your company blows Hollywood. I had a blast trending with you, being featured on the commercials and magazines with you, and getting paid all that money, and going on touring with you. I had a blast, man. I don't want to go back to Hollywood. Yeah, they're all going to beg, but they're not good for the romance story with Kate Chaplin. They are. They're not good, sometimes. That's why we have to watch out for the greedy agents. Managers are greedy in Hollywood. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't understand. Like, why would John Maega and Jimo Hansu and all them and Avant Jose beg you to resign them if Hollywood throws a lot of money? Because my company's better in Hollywood. They want to be saved, they won't be left behind. And they know I can pay them more than what Hollywood can pay them, obviously. As even though John Maega, Von Joe, and all of them will be, they're world famous now. They're gonna have more successful careers. Hollywood won't be throwing them the kind of money I can pay them. Like John Maega might be lucky to get maybe an $8 million contract after Zenas, around there, right? An $8 million contract after Zenas. Von Joe might be lucky to get a $4 or $5 million deal after Zenas. And as their career gets bigger and they're more successful, they can now borrow for more money, but I can still pay them more than what they make in Hollywood. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. Like John Maega for the Great Escape, even though he is good for the Great Escape, I can easily pay him like what? Like an $11.8 million deal for his base. I can give him like 13.5 million of the royalties. Pay him 2 million for the game. Get 6 million speaking. He sound like a 33. Yeah, give him 500. Give him the merch. He sound like a 32, $33 million deal. John Maega will not make $33 million in Hollywood. It'll take him a while to make that. He might bargain for maybe his 7, 8 in Hollywood after saying this. And then if his career skyrockets, he can now bargain for his 15, 12, 20, and maybe a small little piece of the royalties, obviously, in Hollywood when he gets bigger. And all the other actors, too, obviously. They know I can pay them more. Yeah, even though Hollywood offered me, I don't know, an $8 million deal, Ivan could easily pay me more. And his company blows out of the water. I'd rather work for him than fucking work in Hollywood. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because my company blows out of the water, obviously. And they know they're the side tension. Yeah, even though I'm more successful now, because chances are, like a lot of these Zayden stars are gonna be offered more money and they're gonna be in big budget movies. Yeah. And they might do a reunion thing where they have the same Zayden actors in the same movie to build more buzz, obviously. Hollywood might do that. Yeah, if we have some of the Zayden star actors in the same movie, that will build more buzz, and you're looking at potentially a $1 billion hit film. $800 million hit film, obviously. And they can pay them more money now. They can sell their movies better now, but there's still the slight tension. You've already escaped Keanu Reeves as the main event, not their movies. Yeah, even though we're successful in Hollywood, we're still the slight tension. Ivan and VJ's Great Escape with Keanu Reeves is the main event. Yeah, the Great Escape with Keanu Reeves is the main event, man. Not their movies. Give me a sec, guys. I'll use the bathroom. Back in a sec. Don't hate him, son. Alrighty, guys. I'm back. I want to use the bathroom. Yeah, I could take my charger out. That way it's better repositioned right, my camera. Yeah, almost done, guys. I'll talk for maybe like 13 minutes. I'm done. Yeah. I mean, that's why the Hollywood actors are like shit. Yes, all the Hollywood actors in Hollywood are gonna feel like shit because their movies are the side tension. Me and VG's movies is the main event. There's the side tension, obviously. It's a side tension in Hollywood, obviously. You know, I and VG are the bank. They can fund the movie with their own money. I and VG are the bank. They can fund the movie with their own money. And yeah, obviously, they can pay the Hollywood actors more money than what they make in Hollywood. Yes, they can pay the Hollywood actors more money than what they make in Hollywood, obviously. Got some Sarah? Yeah. 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 Yeah, Ivan, Skysis will blow out the water. Oh, yeah, it will. Skysis will blow all out of the water. Blow it out of the water. Every business that I start will blow the other big business out of the water. For example, if I start that SHL Hockey League, which I'm not, it will blow the NHL out of the water. Starting Skysis Entertainment, it blows Hollywood out of the water. Because me and VJ have the keys, and I can make Zanes for $3 billion. Hollywood cannot afford to make movies with that money. Man. They'll lose money. But I can afford to make a movie for $3 billion. It's a good investment. I'll make my millions back. It's a good investment. Making Zanes for that much money, right? That's why looking at a revitalization technology. Yeah. Peter Jackson would be shocked. All right, you're making Zanes for $3 billion, $1 billion per volume. I'm like, yeah, he's like, holy shit. All right, that's an unlimited budget, Ivan. I know, Peter. I only made Lord of the Rings for $90 million, Ivan. I was limited in what I could do, I know. And Lord of the Rings still looked amazing. I was only made for $9 million. Zane's are making each one for a billion, looking at an amazing movie. I know. Rolling now beat up Pandora. Yeah. In Avatar, right? A Rolling now beat that out. Yeah. Almost there, guys. Yeah. Yeah, Ivan. The Hulk movies would be the side tension. Oh, yeah. Even DC, Marvel movies would be the side tension. Those are big IPs, right? Let's assume DC is very successful in like 8, 9, 10 years from now. In 8 years from now, and I start Scotch Entertainment in a good 7, 8. In 2023, 2024, I start Scotch Entertainment. James Gunn's DC Universe and Kevin Feige's Marvel, if he stays at Marvel, right? This is side tension. And my movie Zanus is the main event. The whole world's buzzing about Zanus, honestly. Yeah. So once the movie's greenlit, that's when that's when what? The excitement will begin to build. And the world will be excited to see that George Lucas documentary. Honestly, that'll keep you guys going. And then the excitement builds. Oh my God, pre-production has started for Zanus, and Ivan's working on the movie with Peter or Mel. Samsara? Yeah. Yeah, man. We feel like shit, man. I and VJ are now movie stars and they're making all that money and they made it back. Oh, we're left out of that. Yeah, you're left out of it. You're not saved. You're left behind. Yeah. Is it a horrific price to pay to be like that? Oh, yeah, it is. That's why you guys want me to sell because you don't want to be left behind. I was, yeah, if you sell Ivan, we're not going to be left behind. We're going to be saved because we're going to see your supposedly glory in Hollywood. But if Ivan doesn't sell, that glory is behind the scenes and we're left behind. The only way we can be saved is if he makes videos on his Stylish Out. But Ivan knows he's not gonna let us do him like that. He doesn't care about his channel. He doesn't get paid for this. We actually watch this. So yeah, Ivan's not gonna let us do him like that. Yes, I'm not gonna have you guys do like that. I don't care about the Stylish channel. I don't get paid for this. And you guys act like I watch myself. That's why I'm not gonna have you guys do like that. But you made me pay. You pay too. That's how it works. Yeah, we're banned from this international fucking fame and glory, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's like shit. Well, some of you guys are gonna cry, man. When you experience that fame, holy shit, man! I even set this whole thing up, man. We're banned from his glory, man, and he's king. Yes, we're banned from my glory. You're not saved. But I'm the king, man. Yeah, that's what the Hollywood actors are gonna make because they don't want to be left behind. They want to be saved. These are famous people too, man. Even the rich and famous are affected by me and VJ's fame because they're not as famous as me and VJ. They're rich and famous, right? They're famous, but they're not as famous as me and VJ. That's why they also feel like shit too. Obviously, that's what me and VJ believe about Warren King and Zane's with the greatest fans all written. And scotches will blow on the water. Anyways, this is real. I hope you guys will show up. I'm like, peace. All him said. Peace out, guys.